Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here, and I want to come and give you my predictions for the WWE Raw and SmackDown draft. We yesterday got the rules, and so nobody who's on injury leave is not included. There's a lot of names that they listed. So, so let me get this out. Okay. This video is my predictions and my predictions only. I just give my predictions of who's going to be drafted to who. So, and also in this video, because I'm doing Raw and SmackDown, who's going to be drafted, this is also going to include Raw and SmackDown commentary team. Is not going to include NXT or NXT UK, but I will have some NXT wildcard picks. So without no further ado, and before I get started, as y'all know, Mandy Rose has already been drafted, and she was drafted to Raw. So we don't, but I'm surprised to see Dana on this list. So y'all, let me hear y'all what y'all think about that. So let's get started. So let's see. Since today is Friday, we're gonna start with Friday Night SmackDown. So for SmackDown, I have 17 picks. And my 17 picks are the following. Coming in at number 17 is Ricochet. I can see him benefiting a little more off of SmackDown. Ricochet. Number 16, Murphy. Y'all see what I'm getting here? Number 15, Lana. Number 14, Angel Garza. Number 12, Charlotte Flair. Number 11, The Hurt Business. So when I mean The Hurt Business, I mean MVP, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and Cedric Alexander, all as one. As one group, all as one, being traded. Okay. Street Profits also being traded to SmackDown as both of them together. Coming in at number 9, Bianca Belair, also traded to SmackDown. Aleister Black, yes, Aleister Black. Zelina Vega, so husband and wife duo right there. Roberto Carrillo, so yeah. Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio to SmackDown. That's the whole Mysterio. And let me give you the reason why. If they're going to be doing this storyline with Aaliyah and Murphy, I think it will be good. It will benefit off of Friday Night SmackDown. Excuse me, y'all. And they can go from there and be a different type of storyline than what it is now. So that's why I put Dominic and Rey Mysterio, them all of the Mysterios, and Murphy all on this, Okay, Asuka back to SmackDown, yes. So for women, in number three will be Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott as a tag team, be drafted as a tag team. So, yeah, that's my predictions. And my number 2 choice for SmackDown, this will be the number 2 choice will be the women's first draft, and I'm thinking it might be Peyton Royce. Okay. Our top choice in first draft for the men's will be Drew McIntyre, the current WWE champion, Drew McIntyre. Those are my SmackDown picks. Now, these are some SmackDown picks that I say probably will come a little bit later of getting their contract. That'll be Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, and Shayna Baszler. So, yeah. Yeah, so now we're going to get to Raw. Now with Raw, you only have 16 choices. So these are my 16 choices, and then noted of other wrestlers that will be picked later on. Okay, my number 16 choice, Lacey Evans. Number 15 choice will have to be AJ Styles. Now, the reason I say AJ Styles, he has been on Raw once, so I think he will go back to Raw. Guarantee you, he will go back to Raw. Number 14, Titus O'Neil. I think he would be a good pick and stuff, so yeah. Number 13, the new and improved Carmella. I think she will be drafted to Raw, her first time being drafted to Raw. So, yeah, she is going to be drafted to Raw. Alex Bliss and The Fiend, I think they both will be drafted to Raw. That's number 12. Number 11, The New Day. All three of them will be drafted. Until then, Big E will be over there. But, yeah, I think all of the New Day members will be drafted to Raw. Number 10, Jeff Hardy. Okay, so now we get into my top 9. My number 9 pick being drafted to Raw will be Tamina Snuka. I'll give you a reason in a minute. So then you have R-Truth. R-Truth at the moment is still on Raw. He's going to be the first, be a pick that Vince McMahon will want to keep on Monday nights. Okay, like I said, Mandy Rose has been drafted. So, my number 7 pick will be Mandy Rose because we don't know. Will be Mandy Rose and Dana Brooks. So they should already be drafted. So y'all comment below. My number 6 pick will be Braun Strowman. That's my number 6 pick. Now, number 5 pick will be Otis and Tucker, both of them being drafted to Raw. Jay and Jimmy Uso, both will be drafted. Number 4 will be my number 4 pick and be drafted to Raw. Even though Jimmy's not wrestling at the moment, we just saw him like not too long ago. So I think both of them will go to Raw. Naomi, I think Naomi will stay on Raw. Oh, go back to Raw. Excuse me. There we go. Go back to Raw. Sasha Banks, I think she'll be the first female drafted to Raw. And number 1 will be Roman Reigns. He'll be the first male pick for Raw. Now, notes. Now, these are people who I believe they will at a later date be drafted. Excuse me, y'all. Will be drafted at a later date to Raw. Okay. That'll be Nia Jax. Nia Jax will have a reason. Her and Shayna Baszler probably will be broken up and thing. So yeah, they probably will lose their title belt in some kind of match or something, and that's how they're gonna break up and go their separate. So Nia Jax. To get me to say when it comes to Nia, Tamina, Jay and Jimmy, and Naomi and Roman Reigns. I think they're going to be a faction. And I think they're going to be the ones, they're going to end up creating them as a faction. Those, I'm telling you, I'm just setting this up. Corbin will be drafted back to Raw, but at a later date. Okay, Bailey, I say will be drafted to Raw, but at a later date. Cesaro, he also will be drafted to Raw, but at a later date. Miz and Morrison both will be drafted to Raw, but at a later date. Okay. So I see it. Let me put some wild cards. So the wild cards pretensions I am thinking is pretensions for people who are is ready for call ups from NXT. So in no particular order, well, in a particular order, we're gonna start with the females. We have Vanessa Bourne from NXT, NXT UK, Ezra Dunn, Aaliyah, Candice LeRae, KT Lee Ray, Sniper Piven, Tegan Knox, Kaiten Carter, Sachi Blackheart, Casey Carazaro, and Rhea Ripley. Those are my women who I think will be the wild card in the tournament when it comes to the women. My standout is Rhea Ripley, Sachi Blackheart, Tegan Knox, Sniper Piven, and Candice LeRae. Those are going to be my picks to go to the main roster. We'll have to see how this is going to go. Okay, for the men in no typical order, Damian Priest, Adam Cole, Johnny Gargano, Walter, Pete Dunne, Ashton Smith, Alexander Wolf, Killian Cross, alongside with his wife, Scarlett, Tommaso Ciampa, and Drake Maverick. And those are my men, but my biggest ones I'm thinking that will be the ones to look at in this as a wild card. Tommaso Ciampa, Killian Cross, Pete Dunne, Johnny Gargano, and Adam Cole, and Drake Maverick. So those are my men picks. Now, all right, I'm going to tell y'all my picks for the draft of the shakeup of commentary teams. This is not including, let me just say, not including, I'm saying it, not including ring announcers and thing, and this is not going to include NXT, the current NXT and NXT UK commentary team. People from there, from there can be drafted, but I'm just not including them. So without no further ado, let's get started. So for Raw, this is who I have for backstage interviewers and commentary team. And let me just say this, for the ring announcers, I'm not doing. So, yep. Commentary team for Raw, I have Brian Saxton coming back to Raw. And I have Michael Cole staying on Raw. I have Beth Phoenix being part of the ring announce team for Raw, and Kayla Braxton as an interviewer for Raw. For SmackDown, we have Charlie Caruso, Vince Joseph, Samoa Joe, and Corey Graves. And as a new backstage interviewer, Alicia Taylor. Now, she's one person you will see mostly on NXT. So I got a trade into switching. So those are my full-on predictions for the next 2 nights. For tonight and tomorrow, tonight and Mondays, none other draft. All right, y'all. If y'all want to know more, I will leave. You can also go to Pro Wrestling Unlimited and check out their video. Until then, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.